What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Give you that perspective on old school.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and break out something right now.
New school.
If you're not out your seat already, you will.
R&B, hip-hop, current events, news.
But this is something that's been going on for a while.
And
All right,
entertainment.
well, we got Just Hoops in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
LA, the DJ.
Dr. Lovey coming to you live from Elemental Pacific Studios.
Poncho Ishii's in the house.
Honey Blunts in the house.
What's up?
Our man in our house.
It's Fired Up Thursday, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Yee-hee.
My liquid quick.
You slipping on your pen.
Yes, I have liquid crack. No.
Nah, yeah.
Don't give my guest a better
Nah,
impression.
it's real crack.
That nigga hot.
It's baseball.
What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays. I was going to say broadcast.
Come on,
It's
man.
Fired Up Thursdays, baby. It's your boy Fuel.
And I'm almost amazing. On today's show, we got a
Let's go.
very special guest. We got Shatia in the house, and we also got Smooth on the beat.
Hey,
In
y'all.
the house.
Smooth on the
What's
beat.
going on?
What's
Smooth
up?
on the
What's
beat.
up?
And Shatia's in the house.
Yo.
But before all that, we're gonna get into these topics we got at hand. What at hand we got the whole Lizzo fiasco.
Yeah,
Lizzo be getting into it
We
with
gotta
everybody
get
on
into
social
that.
media. And I say you shouldn't be putting out trash, Lizzo. But we'll get into it in a second. We'll get into it in a second.
No, you didn't say that. No, you did not
We'll
say
get into
that.
it, and part of the reason
He's
why
gonna
it's
owe
kinda
another
been,
apology.
I'd say Jersey month. Last week we wore Jersey. Well, yeah, I wore a jersey at least.
Yeah,
you wore
you wore
your
jersey.
hat.
Yeah.
And next week I'll probably be wearing a jersey again because we're talking about Super Bowl predictions, who you got, who you're
Yeah.
rooting for, etc.
Yeah.
Come
You
on
know,
now.
you're all right. Look at you. Look at you.
But we're gonna start
Alright.
things off with a little talk about should people be held to their internet past,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna wrap things up with this vaccine shot controversy that's bubbling up all over again. I know we're all tired of COVID, we're all tired of the vaccine,
Yeah,
we're all
man.
tired of everything of the like. What we gotta talk about?
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Our just
It's
do
our
it,
job. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Should a person's internet pass be held against them?
No, sir. No. I'm just- No. I mean, you know what? It depends. It depends on how well they progressed in life to not want to have to go back to see something bad or you know how people dig up stuff from your past
Absolutely.
or whatever, but you're a whole different person now. You know what I mean? Now, should you be accountable for what happened in the past? Of course, yes. You know what I
So
mean?
what's the difference?
Well, I mean, as far as from the past, not for what you're doing now. In other words, it shouldn't be brought up to the present as to say, like, if it's for a job. You know what I'm saying? And they go back in the history of your stuff or whatever. You know, you've already kind of dealt with that. You done made yourself a better person. You're an entrepreneur. You're a better person to the point where, yeah, you should not be judged on that alone.
I definitely hear you. What does that accountability look like?
Well, I think accountability is more so. How can I put it? The accountability would be just the fact that you've done it and learned from it.
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you went through this situation back in the day and you learned for it. Say if you went to jail, you was incarcerated or whatever, for whatever reason, or if you was the type on the internet, throwing up money and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, partying or smoking and all that kind of stuff, and that's not your thing now. You know what I mean? Yes, be accountable that you've done that or whatever, but don't have to be like, that's my life now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where I get. What do you think?
Absolutely. I agree with you. 100%. And the reason I brought this topic up this week is I've been listening to a lot of old Eminem.
No, somebody went in
I've
somebody went in your past.
Nah, of course.
Which boss said?
I've never put nothing like that on the
Which
internet.
job did you not get because?
My Halo good, but I've never put something like that on
Don't
the
tell them
internet.
almost.
So,
You can tell.
so I've been good in these internet streets. However, I feel like a lot of old Eminem lately, and I'm listening to all day with it.
Right.
It's just like, dog. Like, imagine if we held him to the same standards that we do today back then. Like, he would have never even had a career to begin with.
Right.
'Cause everything you said was vulgar, crazy, against the grain. It was nuts. It was mayhem. He literally had an entire bar about the Columbine shooting, like the same year it happened. Now imagine that in 2021. That never gets forgiven.
It wouldn't. It
With
wouldn't
that
pass
being
right
said,
now.
I'm not here to bash Eminem. I'm a huge fan.
Right.
But the topic is here all of a sudden. It's in my head once again. And with that being said, if you were held to the same degree as which, like, you kind of spoke out in the that was important, or even for something that maybe seems a little less appropriate, you're held today. You're held for that standard, and you can never like prosper because of that. Because now they have a record of your internet past, and all I'm saying is I'm comparing it to a discography that's still prominent and still available to this day. Eminem, that he seems to fly under the radar and live a cushy life with consequences.
Well, I mean, no, I know. Right? Well, I mean, I think of the as the controversy went, he got at that time. Didn't he get the backlash, whatever,
By like reporters? But there was no consequence. There was no yanking from the label. There was no stop everything. No get out of here. You don't have a career anymore. He was still allowed to have his career.
The other thing too, though, now is of course, you got freedom of speech and stuff like that. But you don't have certain, like nowadays, you got certain movements. The LBG and all of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That basically Black Lives Matter and what you got those movements now that we didn't have then. You know what I mean? That basically either commenting or protesting against something that you might say or done, you know what I mean? So it's different now, times is different now. Now, do you see him doing that now to this day?
No.
Or did he learn from that?
He's learned from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I understand that he didn't get punished well at the time. The movements and stuff like that wasn't going on either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the internet wasn't as strong as it is now. The internet was, it was going on, of course, but it wasn't as strong.
Exactly.
And they were still working out kinks of what you can say and what you can't say and all that type of stuff.
That's it. And Eminem is the only person on my list. I also talked about Kanye West. It didn't happen on the internet, but it happened in real life and it happened on TV.
Kanye, man,
on a recording.
Yeah.
And it lives on. Like, it's still available to this day. So we think of the Taylor Swift incident.
Right.
And we think of the George Bush incident.
Right.
He's not had to actions, even though they were in good. However, they still happened, and just because it didn't happen on Twitter, it happened in real life. That's kind of our only records to kind of indicate in the past. Because the internet wasn't popping like that.
Yeah.
But it's happened, and if we weren't allowed to let those people live their lives and keep having careers, we wouldn't get the people that we've grown so accustomed to today. The new Eminem, reformed, went to rehab and now is off drugs. The new Kanye West, who prays God and puts everybody on and is the billionaire.
Right.
I'm just saying, give people time to grow. Internet, maybe they become something you actually love.
That was true.
Speaking of internet,
I was gonna say, speaking of, did we have any comments on there? I was trying to see it. You got your comments up or am I?
I still gotta.
We got anything over there? If we go to the next one, I want to make sure we answer anybody that's talking to us out there. We need to hear from y'all. You know what I mean? Because
hey, that's a point, right?
That's the first time. That's the first time in 3 months.
They come over here and they torch me to death. What do you say? We here now.
What's up, fam? Whoever said hey, fam, I bet that's probably Nick. What's up is in the house. Yeah, man. So I mean, I basically don't feel like that you should actually like constantly be punished all the way through. And speaking of that, I mean, I think that's a good segue into Lizzo, right?
You're good, dude.
You're
good, man.
I try. Wow. It's a lot I can say about what's going on with.
Can we start from the root?
Yeah, let's start from there.
Apparently, she put out some Reggie. Let's keep it a stack. Rumors, right?
What's it called?
Rumors featuring Cardi B.
Yeah.
It's some trash. Let the internet say it. And that's kind of been the entire reasoning behind the backlash.
Song itself, you said?
The song is trash, and
really?
The internet has been laying into Lizzo because of it.
Okay, but that's one thing to criticize a song, as opposed to criticizing her body and how she look, and that's the part that's hurting the most and hurt her the most, and anyone else that's basically bullied by the internet.
Yes, I agree.
And. I mean, although the only thing I got from that song was that Cardi B liked to eat, big women. Yeah. That's all I got out of the whole thing, But hey, that's another story. That's a whole nother show. But the thing is, Lizzo had went online, of course, on live or whatever, and she was hurt.
Yes.
About some of the body shaming that's been going on about her and everything, and I'm not saying you don't have to have I mean, I think when you're in this business of entertainment, you do have to have a thick skin.
Yes.
That don't give anybody an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to do what they do and say what they say, derogatory towards you, you know what I mean? Especially when the whole world can see it.
I absolutely agree.
You got millions of people reading these comments or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the stupidest thing in the world for anyone, and I do believe that they did take down the bad comments or whatever, which is good for Facebook or Twitter. You know what I'm saying? To take stuff down that's going to be bullying or bashing people, whatever, because people don't understand. Well, now some people do understand. They do it just because they're ignorant, but people don't understand. Some people don't understand that how. Even though you're in the entertainment business, we look live, happy, like, but then when everything's over, you know what I'm saying? When everything's over, you by yourself and you're reading something by yourself and somebody says something and you could have had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? It could be hurtful. Yes. So hurtful to the point where you even want to like hurt yourself. And people get that deep in depression or whatever by that. So if you guys out there that are bullies and doing stupid stuff like this or whatever, for one, shame on you. Two, I hope nothing ever happens to you. But what? Go ahead. Oh,
good. No, I thought you were going to say something different. I thought you was taking that somewhere else. Go ahead, keep going. Keep cooking.
No. I mean, and that was my whole thing. It's just the shame. It's shameful that we have to deal with a society like this right now for the internet world. So the good thing is hopefully that they're able to block all those bad comments or whatever. And it's kind of how do you get all those comments? They should get like thousands of comments. How do you know how the algorithm work with that?
Yeah, they come straight to your phone apparently. That's all I'm guessing. Because when you get a comment, it goes straight to my phone at least.
Yo, but I mean, I'm talking about, is somebody monitoring like celebrities? Is it just celebrities? Because what about regular people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you get bullied or whatever the case may be, are those taken down? I mean, it's taken down from celebrities.
Let's not move forward.
Yeah. Before I get back in, there you go, dog.
DX jersey on, tag your boy in. But yeah. I agree with everything you said about the whole, people talking out and speaking out on her weight, something that's completely unrelated to the actual song. Right. And just bashing her for putting out something that was lackluster. All right, we get it. We all have favorite artists or even artists that we think are okay that put out songs and they're not the most appealing. Understood, exactly. Get it. But that's no reason for cyberbullying. And I also hate the fact that there's so much cowardice behind it. Like, you guys are saying stuff on the internet that you would never say to someone's face.
In the face.
That
exactly.
makes you a BAN. You guys figured out at home. Yeah. But moving on, what were we getting into? I had to get a piece of that before we moved on.
No. I'm really trying to find my comments for real, man. I want to the people, man. I want them. We always kind of miss when we get off. We'll be like, oh yeah. Hey, hear how high my voice just got?
He got the weirdest voice. He's got the weirdest voice because, like, on one side it's like super deep, right, like the deepest thing you ever heard. Then he can change it to like the highest pitch you ever. Like, I guess that's just how they make voices. Like, either you're hot and cold, or you just always gray. Nah, like, who can take that voice that high?
Just go on, man. Go on. You don't see anything on your stuff? I mean, looking.
Nah, man.
I suck at this.
Back here?
Oh no, because it slows us down.
It
slows us down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you guys have any comment on that, the whole bullying, the cyberbullying thing, hit us up. Holler at us, talk to us, you know what I mean? Give us something. And I'll find these comments in a minute, but almost won't give me time.
Since then, Facebook and Twitter have focused their like UIs or AI, whatever eyes is on their operating system to like Lizzo's page and like different hate mails, and they're reinforcing their cyberbullying policy to make sure things like this doesn't happen to someone else. Right. So Lizzo, shout out to you. Keep your chin up. Make another banger. Good as Hell was good as hell. And yeah, just take the walls from this one lackluster project and hit them over the head with something fire.
And the other thing too, man. I mean, you're gonna have hits, and you're gonna have the miss. The hit and misses. You know what I'm saying? So, and the other thing is, you always. This is the thing growing up and me being in the business. The sophomore album, they're always the worst album. You have to be able to overcome that sophomore. Now, not say everybody. I'm not saying everybody,
but that is routine.
But it's kind of like majority of the time that second album, because you're trying the top. Everybody was banging to it, and they just looking for that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you looking just like, for instance, your boy Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
He made registration.
Yo, nigga. What?
Calm down, fam. That's the heat. All right.
Anyway, but like that, I mean, you just expect something way like different or way this it's kind of like, oh yeah, there's no denying that ain't the banker. You know what I mean? And if you don't get that, you kind of like, that's some BS. You know what I mean? So that's it goes with the game.
I definitely get you, man. But let's flip the script. You got the football hat on over there, man.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
Sorry,
you know what it is.
We had the segment planned for last week. We never got to it because we're going crazy last week. With that being said, what are your Super Bowl predictions for this year? Who you got going?
Come on, man. Come on, dog. You already know. Look at me.
Nah, that's a new
Look
kid on
at
the
me.
block. His name
You know what I'm
is
saying? We've already been back to back to back. That's why we're going to go two back again or whatever. The Kansas City Chiefs, y'all's in the house. Y'all know what the deal is. Sorry, Chicago. I see you over there.
Let me ask you something.
Sorry.
Let me ask you something.
Hold on. Wait a minute, though. Chicago. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Trust me, you won't anytime soon.
I guess it's going to get into us in a minute.
Who's that quarterback? Trubisky?
Huh? Who?
Trubisky,
I don't know.
Exactly. Right.
I don't remember since Refrigerator Perry.
Years. Y'all be back eventually, but hey,
they need another Refrigerator Perry to come out. That's been a long time.
But I want to ask you, don't think Buccaneers kind of poked holes in you guys' system and what it takes to beat the Kansas City Chiefs?
First of all,
embarrassed y'all boys last year.
No. Back it up, fam.
Patrick Mahomes running for his life.
No, we embarrassed ourselves.
How so?
Greg Watts in the house. What's up, baby? We embarrassed ourselves, man. We for one, just like Mahomes was saying, he had an interview or whatever because he was trying to blame the team and he apologized for it. And it was the main thing that he was scared to stay in the pocket. You know what I mean? As long as he was like all over the place. You know. And now I can't say that the Buccaneers could have just made him uncomfortable,
Absolutely.
made it,
Absolutely
that's the why you get out, because you already know they coming at you, you know what I'm saying, and they're getting past your line. So I get it, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, we got something for it, you know what I'm saying. If it was a playoff game, we would have came back and got them again, you know what I mean. So maybe.
Let me get you out of your delusion. Let me get you out of your delusion real quick. 'Cause next year, I guess next year. So it'd be February 2022.
We don't even want to talk about Denver.
We not.
Yeah,
trust me. That's why a different jersey today.
Who's that for?
This is wrestling. This is the
attitude
attitude era.
man.
DX sucking. The vibes.
Y'all see what y'all
going
did, Denver?
Y'all because we going crazy.
Y'all see that? Y'all done gave him some bootleg team now.
It's not a team.
It's
a clique. More so.
Clique. Do you went from a team to a clique?
I had to downgrade. Well, with that being said, I'm going bolder with my predictions, man. So I want all y'all to come back to this episode because it's going to happen. I got the Seahawks going to get some Tennessee Titans in the Super Bowl. Yep.
Come on, man.
The Tennessee Titans have picked up Julio Jones. They're already AFC Championship competitors. And the Seahawks are just the Seahawks. They always gonna come.
No, the Seahawks always
they're always gonna organize and step up to the plate when it's time.
Seahawks is not gonna come. They're not gonna bring it. You know what I mean? They're leveled. They're kind of like they'll get to maybe close to the playoffs or something like that, and then they'll fall off.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I give them playoffs. That's all I give them.
All right. Well, they're actually gonna be in the playoffs.
Greg said Tampa Bay is the beast.
You said who?
Tampa Bay is a beast.
Tampa Bay is definitely a beast, and they're definitely going to be something to be reckoned with. But I think people are kind of over the Brady hype, and they're starting to figure it out. Their main focus, if you're in the NFC, your main focus is the Buccaneers. So you're going to make it happen.
I'm just tired of Brady, dog. I can tell you that right now. I'm so over and tired of Brady.
Keep being tired of that boy because he ain't going nowhere.
Until he's trying to get another ring. I think you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I ain't mad at him. If he's able to bring that money or whatever to those fans and stuff, I mean, I'm good with it.
All right, so lastly, we're gonna get to our guests real soon, man. We gotta get y'all involved in this conversation, but we got one more topic, I swear. We getting to y'all. You shot COVID vaccine controversy. What's going on in your brain?
I thought you were talking about when I got shot. I was like, what the hell, man? Where'd it come from? That's another story. Anyway, the vaccine. Okay, so you remember when I told you that if I come on here after taking the shot and try to convince people to taking the shot, that's the shot.
Got your brain.
But no, it's me. I'm not convincing anyone because I've heard different stories. The only thing that I've told people that I would do is if it comes close to home, and the people that gives me their story from close to home, it be a reason to take the shot, I'll take the shot.
Okay.
And so basically, everybody's situation is different when it comes to this vaccine. Everybody's sitting here, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's going to do this to you, it's going to do that to you, whatever. But, the same people that's trying to tell you to take it to keep from going to the hospital is the same people that you want to take care of you when you're in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's a catch-22 because it's a gamble, period, all the way around. Mm-hmm. Everybody's, trying to say we're being forced, in a way you are. We are being forced, but is the force because of wanting to save lives, or is the force because of there's something in there to keep your life temporary? It's going to kill you in the long run. Blah blah blah.
Trying to revitalize
so that's the
that
question.
economy, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Right,
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? So and that's some people's beliefs. And I'm good with that, you know what I mean? But in order for me to walk around comfortably or whatever, without feeling like, you know what I'm saying, that if I end up with it, I'm taking a gamble or whatever, and heard how bad friends of mine have gotten, and then they're on their deathbed, you know what I mean? I'm like, and they tell you I would not wish that on nobody in their life, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? I listen to that.
I didn't hear much controversy out of you, my guy.
It's not really controversy.
I'll
It's
handle
not
it.
really controversy.
My controversy with the entire thing is you can still catch COVID. What is the point? I get it. It makes it a more mild dose of COVID or something like that. But
That's the point.
With that being said, like, I thought this vaccine was for a preventative measure, something that stops people from getting COVID. No, it just kind of takes
as
off
fast
the
as
edge.
they made it. I mean, of course, the expectation for what people thinking is one thing, but because they made it so fast, so you can't really expect it to be something that's going to be a cure. I mean, they haven't even cured damn cancer. They haven't cured. You still get the flu shot is not to cure you for flu. It's to keep you from getting bad or worse or whatever. That's basically what it is, right? So this is the same thing. Just like, of course, we complain about how there's nothing. We don't know what's in all these vaccines. We don't know what's in it. But name some shit that you really know what's in it. In our food supply, in our water, in our what's today. Do you really know what's in it? No, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, not to say that I'm not saying that to persuade nobody into the. Where'd that fly coming from? Persuade anyone into I'm saying that not to persuade anyone into taking it or anything like that or whatever, because to each his own. Whatever you feel comfortable walking there on earth, whatever, is what you do. Period. Don't let nobody force you. You might not be able to go to the concert with me, but hey, you got to stay home. No, you just never know. But whatever it is or whatever that makes your life comfortable, whatever. Just like older people, they got it. They got it because they were comfortable with it. They got it because they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It may be some scared, you know what I mean, and not knowing what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. When they see people dying off, family dying off, people in the family, getting so sick that they almost died. You know what I mean? So it's that type of thing, man. So yeah, it's no controversy, but it's what it is. I think we need to go ahead and put our guess in on this.
Yeah, so topic's over. That's what you get. That's what you have. But we're moving on to our very special guest, man. We got T in the house. We also got Smooth on the beat in the house. Come on now, give it up, son.
What's up, big baby?
Hey, y'all.
I know we went on. Y'all was like, man, ooh.
Did y'all want a piece of any of those topics we just
went over? I see them over here jump roping and shit.
Any comments on what we just discussed?
No, because I didn't even hear the Lizzo song. I ain't gonna lie.
Got it.
Oh, really?
Haven't heard
I saw the
it.
backlash.
And I'm not getting the vaccine. So
Yeah, all right. I hear you.
Right.
I definitely hear you. Mm-hmm. Same. Don't. Hey, if this is somebody at my job, I didn't just say that.
Go ahead. What did you get to say, Smooth?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that as for me, I did get the vaccine.
Yeah.
It did suck to get the second dose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was out. Felt bad, and everything, but thankfully, I'm good now. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the knowledge that it doesn't prevent anything, did you feel gypped at all?
That's legit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really, there's no cure for anything. It just to help prevent it, from getting worse. So, I mean, I would say I wasn't gypped. I was just like, all right, if I do end up getting it, it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
At least you feel like, right.
But, yeah,
Now some people say that some people have still, gotten real bad, with the vaccine. That's what I've heard, but I don't know the real numbers. It could be rumors. It could be, I don't know no real news numbers or statistics about it. You know what I'm saying? But just like you were saying, Smooth. I mean, it was more thing of me. It was just comfortable. Comfortable now. I took the second shot, still didn't have no symptoms. First one I was a little bit tired. You know what I mean? But I probably needed a rest because I'm up there going there like 18 hours a day, 19 hours a day. So, I probably just needed that rest. The second time, it's kind of like the same thing, but I never had any bad symptoms. No, I'm just kidding. But
You see who I gotta work with on a weekly basis?
This
man is nuts.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say he might need a third.
I know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You better get that boost, dog. You better get that
Man,
boost. No. But y'all, what I'm saying? So I know it's really, really, really dependent on the person, and everybody's bodies and immune system is different. You know what I mean? So you just gotta go. Just go with what you're comfortable with. Yeah.
All right, man. We got Shatia, singer, songwriter, actress, rapper, actress.
Actor,
do,
yes, actor. Yep.
All right.
Raised and born in Rockford, Illinois.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we went over before if it was Illinois or Illinois. She says Illinois is just fine. So
I'm from the
California, we
Midwest.
got
I say
all day.
Illinois.
Relocated to San Diego and now pursuing this big rap dream.
Yes.
What is the main difference between Rockford and Chicago?
Chicago is just bigger. Ain't really no main difference.
Right.
It's just bigger.
All right, still.
It's like Kansas and Missouri.
Yes. Very. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Kansas and Missouri.
Yeah.
So with like mainstream goals, how do you feel about joining the industry? And have you seen anything since relocating that you may have some red flags about?
Well, I like being independent, but at the same time, I don't. If that makes sense. Like I like having control over. I like having my hand in everything that I do. But
Right.
the hard part is like I fund myself. I do everything myself. If that makes sense. Since I started though, the only thing that I'm iffy about in the business is the stereotypes of being a female rapper.
Oh yeah.
Which are? Please give us those.
That you just gotta rap about sex all the time.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, and that ain't to knock nobody. Like, everybody got a lane, but I feel like they put female rappers in one lane, and I'm trying to break that.
Got it.
Yeah.
There you go. Knock away, man. Go crazy. Hey, Cardi B, you heard her.
So we was talking about Rockford and one of the things you were saying that it's a high crime and poverty stricken community.
Yeah.
How is it? Let the people kind of know just how is it coming up and trying to make something out of yourself. Like, was there anything that kind of like give you these roadblocks or whatever from being in those communities? Living in that community?
Because it's kind of like, I love my city. Shout out Rockford.
Right.
I know people probably watching like, what's she finna say?
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
love
just saying
my
about
city.
Kansas City, though.
But one thing that we all say in common is that it's like crabs in a barrel almost. You know, once you are succeeding more than the next person, then that's when the hate kick in and the people stop supporting. Support only goes so far. It's in that I feel like that's anywhere that's like poverty stricken and crime
Right.
and but that was the only roadblocks I really saw. But at the same time, it was nothing that I felt like stopped me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So with mainstream goals, this is something you both can get in on. With mainstream goals, the pinnacle of mainstream is being on Rolling Loud, being in Summer Jam, being in all these fantastic concerts. With that being said, somebody who's very mainstream and very prevalent, DaBaby, went on stage and said some outlandish-ish stuff that's got him canceled by pretty much every platform he was scheduled to be on. With that being said, how do you guys feel like DaBaby handled this situation? Oh, yeah. I love one of those.
right. Even I was like,
I mean, I felt like when DaBaby made those comments, I was like, wow. Wow.
yeah.
But things happen for a reason. I just hope that he really grows and learns from that that situation that he's in right now. And I know whenever he comes back out with music, he's gonna be ready. He's
Okay.
gonna be on top.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel a lot of different ways about it. I do feel like he said, as an artist, like when you're in the spotlight, you do have to grow and learn certain things. When you have a platform, you do have to be careful with what you say.
True.
But I'm also big on
Freedom of speech.
in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because I like just me. I was raised in the church, and from TV to everything else, it's always disrespecting God. You could turn on Family Guy, and it's gonna
Say
you feel
something
me?
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm big on basically that, like freedom of speech. I'm big on people saying what they believe, even if it hurts the next person. That's their beliefs. Like at the end of the day, I feel like we all gotta stand before God for our own selves. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I would have been too tied up in what he said because rappers say things all the time.
Right.
I feel like in the industry, people pick and choose what to be outraged over.
Definitely.
I do get that, like what he said about like the AIDS. That is not nothing to play about, nothing to talk about.
Right.
That's equivalent talking about somebody like who got cancer or something like that. Like people are dying from these diseases, and not just the LGBTQ community. So he can grow there.
Right.
But I feel like how they dragged him was a drag. Like it was too much in my opinion.
I think that's been my whole concern is, you know, some people you just have to educate them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand, you know, what I hate to even say it like that, but no, but people know it's true. A lot of people don't understand what someone that has to come out as being gay or someone being lesbian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the mentality or the mental part of what they have to go through to do that. You know what I'm saying? The backlash they have to take or whatever. So yes, they get offensive when they hear anything. You know what I'm saying? But I as far as ruining someone's career behind it or something like that, I think that's a little bit harsh.
Yeah, because cancel culture is a thing. They didn't have that, like he said, back in the day.
Right.
Nowadays, we got these millennials saying cancel culture, and they canceling people over anything.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about anything. You know? And like I was saying before, like I believe in God, and it's like you see people say and make jokes all the time, comedians, you know, all the time, and people don't get outraged over it. But it's like, to me, I could do the same. I could be outraged over it, but at the same time, you know, I'm just, what they do and what they say don't have nothing to do with me. But I'm just that type of person. Not everybody's like me.
Now, you were saying your family, you were raised up in a Christian family. Now, were they into music too as well?
My parents were.
I know, I read it. No. Tell us more.
Yes, my mom and my dad, they both were. They were known as Prime Minister and Pooh. Back in the day, though, they were true to society. And they were signed out here to Grapetree Records.
Oh, okay.
And so that's kind of where I started, just seeing them go on tour, do shows. Like, I was young. I think the first time I got in the studio, I was like 3 or 4. But just seeing it, it was like the bright lights it was always something that stuck with me.
Right.
Yeah.
No Christian rap, no church rap. You didn't want to do that, or?
I actually did. Yeah, I did. Before this, me and my brother and my sister, we had a group.
Right.
And my dad used to write for us. But we did it for a little while. But after that, my sister, she's in the dental field now. She don't care about music. My brother does music still too. But my dad always said, like, it was always something about me as far as like really wanting to do it.
Are you the youngest?
I'm not. I'm the middle.
The middle? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So seeing them do it, when I graduated high school, once I turned 19, I did 2 years in college, and then I was like, I'm finna move to California.
Yeah.
So sitting next to you, got somebody very special, man. We got Smooth on the beat next to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are an engineer, a producer. People don't understand how hard it is to produce and engineer.
Oh man, it's very difficult. And you know, you have certain artists, you know, they're very easy to work with. You have other artists that's like, okay.
Which one? Which one am I?
Oh, you mean real honest?
It's a safe space. We got you.
All right.
It's safe to say that she's real easy to work with and everything like that. Very humble and everything. And, you know, we have a great, you know, chemistry, and that's what makes our music sound so great. You know, that's the main thing about this music thing. When an artist works with either engineer or even a producer in general, it's great to have that vibe, that connection, and that just brings out the best in both of us. You know?
Now, how did y'all hook up?
Oh man, okay. Oh,
I actually, I'll take it. I actually met his dad at a Halloween party, and he literally was
Halloween
walking.
Party.
I swear, like when I say.
What was he dressed as?
What you do down there?
We wasn't even dressed up. It was like in the complex we lived in. They used to throw like you know, every holiday they had something. In like the community room, basically. But he literally was walking around just telling people, I'm looking for artists. And then my uncle's like, oh, my niece is a rapper. And then my uncle's calling me like, hey, come over here. Come rap for him. I'm like, at the time, I'm kind of like, I just got here. Yeah. So I was kind of like,
Did you have to freestyle something for him, or?
I did.
What'd you say? What'd you do? Tell us. I want to hear how'd it go.
I don't even remember what I said.
Yeah.
This
Come
is
on,
literally
give me some.
2016.
Come on.
Okay. Was it a written or was it straight off the top?
Yeah.
No, it was something that I've written before, and I just kind of like, because it was on the spot, I just kind of you know, did something for him. But
you put your acting skills in, make it look like it just came off the top. Right?
You know,
I got this. What?
But it was kind of like he looked at me like, oh no, you the real deal. And then when I started working with him. He was like, oh, well, my son is a producer. I kind of was like, but then when I started working with him, like,
Hold on. You said,
sending my music back, I was like, I said the same thing he said. I'm like, oh, your son the real deal.
Yeah.
And add on to that, you know, it's crazy because, you know, I was in North Carolina at the time. And, you know, my dad, he called me and everything. I was at work. And he was like, hey, you know, this girl Shatida's here. And I'm like, all right, let me just talk to her. All right, let's see.
Right.
You know, on the phone and everything, and then I got to, you know, chop it up or chat with Shatia and heard her, you know, spit and everything. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
she's fired and everything. And then after that, I had a friend, and she recorded with him, with Anthony. And what I did, I made her a custom beat, sent it out to my friend. You know, and then he recorded her and everything, and then sent it back to me, and I just mixed it and everything like that.
Yeah.
Then she heard it back. She was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fire!"
Then a star was born. The chemistry came in right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when I moved out here, and then worked ever since.
So no, you guys came out together, or was it like when you came first? One came first, and the other one came.
I was here first.
Oh, okay.
And then he was living in North Carolina, and then when I met him, he was like, "Oh, my son will be out here soon." So we was first working. It was just me and his dad.
Oh, okay.
And so we was working that way. Then he finally moved out here.
Oh, okay, cool. And then the chemistry mixed, and that's what's up. That's up. Real quick, I know you might.
You know,
I always take all
over
the
here.
questions.
But go ahead. Go ahead. No, you started. Go ahead.
But you had you had your first single, "Marinate," was it?
Yeah.
Was the first debut on a couple of stations in San Diego, and you listened to it. I mean, how was that like to hear your stuff on the radio?
It's you can't explain that feeling.
Besides on Fired Up broadcast. No, I'm just kidding. No, go ahead. I was like, go ahead.
You can't really explain it. It's almost like, I don't know. You can't really explain it. Like, it's almost like you listening to it, but you don't believe that it's happening.
Right.
But everybody is like, oh my gosh. Everybody was calling me and stuff. It was like unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. She called me. She tears, crying.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come down. Hey, we have many more. We have many more.
So you've been a little humble just now. Yeah.
So individually, which songs are you guys' favorites?
Oh man.
From my current tape that I just dropped.
From your catalog entirely, like out of the two songs you guys have worked on with together, I want to hear your favorite. I want to hear your favorite.
I got two. Mine is Checks and On Lock.
Okay.
Oh, and Fun and Dreams.
All right.
That's my baby.
Man, I have to say, gotta agree for the Checks.
Uh-huh.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I even love how I made the beat and everything.
Yeah.
That came very good. Also, I would say Fun and Dreams.
Fun and Dreams,
yeah,
okay.
That one was a little different.
Right.
And then I let you hear it.
Yeah.
And you heard it. You felt
No, I actually told you. Like, I tell him how. Like, it's crazy. I tell him what kind of beat I want, and it's crazy how he's like. I feel like he's in my head.
Wow,
like,
okay.
I don't even make no sounds. Like, I'm not like Like, I just can tell him like, I just need like a Chicago type, or I need a grimy type. And he literally be like, oh, like this. He'll send it to me. I'm like,
Right.
yes. She'll just tell me like that, and I'll be all right. Say no more. I'll do my little magic.
Yeah.
I cook up in the lab. Send it back to her. Boom. She's ready to hit the studio.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
what's up.
So our entire episode's kind of been centered around social media and Lizzo getting cussed out, people getting held to their past. How important to you guys is it to have a social media presence?
very.
Really?
Really
Yes.
important.
I hate
Yeah.
that part. I hate
Really
that
important.
part of the
Yeah.
gig. I hate having a social media presence, but I know it's important.
Yes.
When you say a social media presence, what do you mean?
Like, the industry requires you to kind of show your work. So it's like, how many people do you already have before we even mess with you?
Ah,
So,
yeah.
But the thing is, though, you gotta remember you can't please everybody.
Exactly.
Yes.
Remember
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have even internet trolls out there just to trash you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just as long that you're able to put in that hard work and display it, and as long as you're happy, that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
And if you stand focused, I mean, trust people will catch on.
Right.
They
You know,
will.
you stand focused and consistent, people will catch
But
on.
I do agree what he said though. It's like nowadays, even with labels, like if you ain't got no social media presence, they not messing with you,
Right.
Like at all.
Do you think that that's a downfall of the industry?
I feel I don't really think it's a downfall, but then I kind of do.
Yeah.
Cause like back then it wasn't social media. It was like sending your tape, and if it's hot, okay. Now it's like, oh, this a hot tape. How many followers you got?
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
you know.
Or it's even like how many followers you have. It's try to make some music.
Exactly.
Try to capitalize off it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like,
Yeah.
now that you've brought it up, I'm starting to get in my bag.
Uh-huh.
That's what I hate the most about the industry, because somebody will get on with all these followers by doing goofy ass TikTok videos. of themselves. They get all these followers because they got a mixtape coming out 2 weeks later.
Right.
You have a musical bone in your body.
Right.
But
And it sounds
great.
crap.
Popping, the industry sees it as, this is what's
It's
hot.
something
When
to put
in
money
actuality,
behind,
they have
exactly.
no artistry.
No, that's why it's crazy you said that because it's one of the biggest things that I deal with personally.
Yeah.
Because I know humbly I can out-rap a lot of people there.
Come on now.
Yeah.
How
There
does
you
that
go.
have nothing to do with it,
How,
man?
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
step up.
Right. That's what's up. So what's next on you guys on you guys' plate? Like as far as you guys, how long y'all been in San Diego?
I've been there 5 years.
5 years now?
Nearly all my life.
Oh, you been in San Diego? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you moved from.
Well, okay, I'll put it this way. How I said in the beginning, 6 months in North Carolina and here to for the majority of my life, and then I had to move back out to North Carolina for a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's how it is.
Yeah,
Okay, that's how that goes.
yeah.
Okay, so what's on the menu for you guys next? I mean, because I do must say the videos is popping. The videos is looking like, like some lot of money went into it. Hey, pops. Hey,
He ain't even paying attention.
he's looking at it. Hey, you see me on the phone?
I'm working. Yeah. They do.
No, so what? Yeah, and I mean, so I see you guys. You got any big projects coming up soon?
I do. I got a video dropping. I don't got a release date yet, but it's checks. For everybody that's watching, I've made them guess, but now y'all know it's checks.
Okay.
We got a lot of videos dropping. I dropped my mixtape only a couple months ago, not even. So it's still kind of new.
Right.
So I'm still capitalizing off that, but behind the scenes we always making music. So
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so where can we find you? Where can we find your project? Oh,
We're working on the live at 5.
working on the live
Yeah.
at 5?
Live at 5.
Live and vibe.
Downtown San Diego.
Okay. got
Live
it.
at 5.
Is
I
that
think
like
he
a
talking
lounge?
about Vibe nightclub.
Yeah, he talking
Oh,
about.
Show coming
vibes.
up.
I don't know what he talking about.
I put it this way, like basically they got something in the works to where she's gonna be performing in San Diego.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
That's
fine.
coming soon. That's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Tickets?
You see my
You know
team
we
be
need
working.
tickets, yeah.
They be
Yeah,
working
you know
even
what
when
I'm
I don't.
Hey, that's the good people to have around you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you ain't got to
But yeah,
worry about it.
Social medias, websites. Let us have it. Let
Yes,
us
sir.
hear
Oh
it.
yes, I'm Shatia official on everything.
Okay.
So you type that in any social media, you'll find me. And then I got a website, iamshatia.com.
All right, got it.
Smooth.
All right. As for me, you can find me at on social media as in SMOOTHONDABEAT. Smooth on the beat. Find me there. My website. What happened with that is it's my old producer name, so it's MrSmoothBeats.com.
Okay.
Is with a Z. So
Got you. All right, so we're gonna have a performance at the end of the show here, But before we get into that, we have this thing, old school, new school battle. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And don't look at me
Well,
like
before
don't look scared.
But
Don't
before
look
either
scared.
one of those, we got a little thing called Holy Smoke.
Oh, I forgot that section. I'm so ready to battle. I forgot
know.
that section. Oh, yeah, so we got a little holy smoke with almost, and then we got your common sense. And we'll go into this battle of old school, new school, and we're gonna have to need you guys. We don't need you. We need the whole house to get a vote in on this, because sometimes he be cheating and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get in that holy smoke real quick.
Love it, man.
All right. We here for the main event. Let's go, y'all. I'm wearing the wrestling jersey, so I'm feeling real strong right now, real confident in my abilities, really ready to bust down, do the whole DX.
Don't nobody
routine,
know who
but I
that
won't.
is.
Everybody knows this is D-Generation X,
Don't
Triple
nobody
H,
know.
X-Pac, etc. The entire collective. This has nothing to do with
Do you got a song yet?
All right. With that being said, Holy Smoke is where I bring you the song of the week each week. This week's song goes to a very slow but very powerful song. This is made by Katori Walker off of his EP Stubborn. The song is called Sometimes, and it's just a vibe. It's a vibe, and it is a look inside of your own love life. So if you can kind of relate to anything he's saying in these messages, this is for you. If you're going through anything in your love life, give the entire album a spin, because it's that good. With that being said, one more time, it's called Sometimes by Katori Walker featuring Elijah James. And here we go.
It up, feeling the fire, loving the look in your eye. I really be hiding the feelings I'm feeling inside. You probably too good for me, that's why I'm sticking to pride. You know you too good for me, that's why I'm sticking to pride. But the truth is, I've been absent in a foreign land like an accent. In a little time, are you asking? I'm tripping hard, moving backwards and giving love for the passion. But you need love for the passion. Just a little time while I'm asking. Yeah, a little time while I'm asking.
Sometimes I wake up, smile sitting upon my face. Sometimes we break up, taking just a little bit.
Get out of there. But yeah, sometimes
It's a cool
you
vibe.
didn't let the chorus rock.
I mean, it was a cool vibe. I mean, you know, I'm a beat man anyway, so you know. What I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not.
So I'm sure Smooth know where I'm coming
this
from.
Ain't candy. This medicine. This ain't candy. This medicine right here, man. But yeah, let's move on to get a little common sense from our main man.
Don't be stupid.
Use your common sense.
Okay. Bullying.
Terra manure.
Bullying, man. It's really a bad thing that we're actually, you know, that's actually causing people to commit suicide, commit crimes and stuff like that, you know. And to those that actually are getting bullied, more so, this is for you guys. This is for you to understand that, to kind of like thicken your skin and don't take the BS from other people to heart. You know, go on with your lives, go on and make something of whatever that you're doing of yourselves or whatever. Ignore it. You just got to ignore it. You know, I know sometimes it's hard or whatever, and so you want to respond or you want to, you know, some people don't have that thick skin to get back at you. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is to them, because we always talk about, you know, the bulliers, but about the bullies, you know. I mean, did I say that right? But the ones being bullied, you know what I'm saying? That we definitely, you know, because the less attention that we give them, the less they will do it, you know. But the more you kind of like, oh, you did this to me, they know it hurts you, the more they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my common sense of the day. You know, just go ahead and get and thicken up a little bit and ignore those people that are actually bullying you. All right?
Was that like for the 10-year-olds watching out there?
That's for anybody. That's for anybody.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, I mean, even with, you know, Lizzo, she was crying. You know, it hurt her so bad or whatever, you know. But Lizzo, you're a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? You got a lot going on for yourself. So don't pay attention to that those things that actually hurt you, or even comment on it or make it, you know, seem that whatever that it hurts you, you know, because the more they know that, the more that they try. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, that's to everybody.
You make me all warm and fuzzy.
That's my common sense. And it's time to get into that battle. This is the portion of the show where
I smoke your boots.
Oh no.
Yeah. It happens on a weekly basis, people. So you guys get a front row ticket. You want
he's gonna try. You know, you gotta go first because I ain't ready yet.
I'm setting up over. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna start off with a little bit of this.
Goddamn, bitch on that quote like Montana. I'm on hygiene codeine, I'm afloat like a fountain. Baby, need some protein, work out like a dancer. I got all the hoes in the snow, just like Santa. And we keep the sticks in the smoke, who on cancer? Knocking at that dollar.
You can't go straight for blazing hot. You start on simmer and you work your way up.
Yeah, you got a lot more work to do, baby.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
You got to bring in that fire when you messing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas in my days, damn it every day. Ask a million questions like Jock, where you stay? Tell her how it's ball,
I'll wake them
ready to
motherfuckers
chop
up. You know what I'm saying?
20 days, spend a grand at the bar.
Got me right now.
Jeans on my feet.
We talking about push-ups. All right, it's going down, y'all. That's Young Jock. Let me get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? What you got? Come on with it. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Beginning of this song to really hit. Go ahead, man. Go take.
Don't this shit make a nigga wanna? 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 Don't this shit make a nigga wanna?
Don't hurt him, bud.
Oh well, I gotta come on with this one then, bro. You ready for it?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
I wasn't ready.
Oh yeah, got him on the ropes.
No, what happened to my sound?
Oh yeah, we love that. He's choking.
No. I got something happened. Something happened. What happened to my sound, man? Where my sound go? All right.
I got nothing to do with me, big.
This not us disqualification. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's go.
Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know what time it is? Swizzy, hey, come on.
Just like that, y'all. Let's just swing to the house. This is
come on.
Can I get it right?
Homie, show me if it's like that.
I know
You
y'all
wanna
had to
grind and you know it's really like that. You just snitch now. I don't really like that. I don't condone the chrome in the wall. I switch slow down the beat. Slow motion, like your ass is screwed up.
Let's go. Let's go. You heard it. Let's go, baby.
If
I hit it one time, I'm a piper. If I hit it 2 times, then I like her. If I fuck 3 times, I'm a wifer. It ain't safe for the black or the white girl. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up, nigga pipe up. Hey, bands from the safe in your face when you say money dance, turn this shit into a nightclub. Hey,
Come on out there, man. Come on out there. We about to get us a ticket. See how I switch it up on it? That one right there, y'all, is Mace. What you want? With your girl Toto's in the house. Hey,
Mace be the man, wanna see you doing good.
You got
I
one
don't
more,
wanna
dog.
get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like
is
me
that
'cause I'm
3?
status.
I'm whooping you so bad, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, that was 3.
I played Tampa. I played No Limit. I played.
Okay, well, just come on. You got,
man, don't worry.
you got some chances.
Don't worry.
Alright, man. Alright. I'm gonna have to go ahead and switch it again because you're trying to hang with me.
In a room full of diamonds, you would be $100. If being fine was a crime, girl, they lock your little fine ass up in the tower. The way you move, like you do, ooh, it's like you do it for a living. Do a little spin, do it again. Look like you paid for the win, oh baby.
favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said.
Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2,500 for a tennis shoe. The same price I can make it.
Take him home. Let's go with it, man. You just gotta go with it, baby. We're gonna take it home. Ain't gonna take it home because we got you on the floor. You know the chair dance. Hey.
Happy days are here.
Hey, how you got Pops over there jamming? You see him over there? What you talking about, boy? Yeah, let's go. Let's break it down. No, the fly came to dance. He's like, he doing shit over there.
We live it up to the people. So what
That's
about
right.
who won today's battle?
Almost won.
Hey, that was that quick. Hold on.
Come on. Almost.
What?
Okay. That's two.
All right, that's 2.
Almost won.
Carrie.
All right, so you
make the hard decisions.
God damn it! Yeah.
You got 25 coming your way.
You know what I'm saying?
He killed you with the Snoop Dogg leg.
Yeah, that's that. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Don't change it.
Y'all try to. Next time, I'm gonna pull up my power play as Michael Jackson. Pay my power play next time. Damn, that's 25 push-ups.
Will we promise a performance today?
Oh yeah. We're about to get into it right now.
It's time to get
Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead.
Don't forget the 25.
The 25
coming after the battle.
Do it. What about next week?
Nah, we take care of it here on the spot. So after you get busy on this mic, you burn it down.
Put the camera on.
We got 25 push-ups coming from our main man Fuel. But let's set things up. How you guys? How you feeling, Smooth? While she gets set up, man. How you feeling about the interview?
Good, man. Everything went great. No complaints, man.
All right, same. So I came in with the juggernaut battle today. Usually they come in and they take fuel aside. I had something for him today.
Hey,
Never
man.
lacking.
yeah, you definitely win your bag today.
Gotcha, man. So you live in San Diego. What is it about San Diego? Because I've been a couple times. It has this environment. Does it have like a musical kind of inspiring environment?
Yeah, there's a music scene down there, but still to this day trying to figure that out. As far as like, okay, LA got their scene.
Yes.
The Bay has their scene. San Diego, still trying to figure it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, really, we got some great, talent down in San Diego as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like we have to really like hone in on the sound, or have that San Diego sound.
Yeah. San Diego's a great party city, man. Where's the party records? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's some artists I've worked with down there. Shout out to Speaker Box.
Okay.
Road to Riches mixtape.
Right. Yeah, and he's a great artist in San Diego, and he's definitely bringing the vibe in the city. So.
Wait, what was that mixtape I just heard over there? Are you dropping a mixtape?
It's already dropped.
Let her introduce.
What's the name of it, please?
Road to Riches.
Road to Riches, the
Road
mixtape.
to Riches mixtape.
By Shatia. By Shatia. I love to hear the word mixtape because it's like, ooh, mixtape. Let me hear it. Please put it on Dat Piff just for old time's sake.
Hey, but all I gotta say is though, if you guys haven't checked out Road to Riches mixtape, check it out. It's fire. It's a great vibe, great music. Just check it out.
Okay, so without further ado, man, let's toss things over to Shatia. She's about to burn it down with a little performance for us here at Fired Up Thursdays.
Yeah, I bet I back it up. I be talking real hot. I don't never use my voice. I be talking with my Glock. Them niggas over there, if I call, they be acting real crazy. Make them niggas lose they top. Hot. I woke up to the party on lock. Keep a couple bands in my pants on lock. These haters really fans. They can't stay up off my job. People talking crazy. Make them niggas spin the block. I be worried about the money. They be worried about the beef. Hoes be acting like I'm goofy till they picking up they teeth. And I always had it in me. Yeah, my mama raised the queen. Boss that. Pockets up, so you know I'm mugging mean. I just had the rich nigga come through with a bankroll. Make this nigga drop a stack, cause I say so. Bag of money in the back of the Range Rover. Got some hitters with me, they won't let the nigga get close. Cause I don't look for drama, I just look for commas. But if a hater getting crazy, they gon' pour the llama. They say my attitude a problem, better blame my mama. And we steady blowing through this money, something like Osama. Yeah, I better back it up, I be talking real hot. I don't never use my voice, I be talking with my Glock. See them niggas over there, if I call them, they gon' pop. They be acting real crazy, make them niggas lose they top. Hot. I woke up to the party on lock. Keep a couple bands in my pants on lock. These haters really fans, they can't stay up off my job. People talking crazy, make them niggas spin the block. I ain't interested if it ain't about the money. I'd rather hang with niggas cause these hoes be acting funny. And all my brothers gutter, they ain't worried about a dummy. I'ma always keep it classy till you try to run up on me. They got a couple bricks in a stick, I'm money maker like Mitch. It's a home run if I pitch, got them bands on me, I'm rich. And when these hoes capping, they see me out, they freeze up, that's glitch. But I got a big mouth when I see you out like Lilo, what's the stitch? Hoes be mad cause they want what I got. And these niggas, they be mad cause they thought they had a shot. Dropped my first mixtape and they took me to the top. You can hate, just don't touch me cause them niggas, they gon' rock. I back it up, I be talking real hot. I don't never use my voice, I be talking with my Glock. See them niggas over there, if I call them, they gon' pop. They be acting real crazy, make them niggas lose they top. Hot. I woke up to the party on lock. Keep a couple bands in my pants on lock. These haters really fans, they can't stay up off my job. People talking crazy, make them niggas spin the block.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. We want to thank y'all for coming in. We want to thank y'all for joining us. I hope you guys share this, put it on your YouTube, put it on everything. You know what I'm saying? What we got, man?
You just bodied that, man. Let's get out of
That's
here.
it? That's it?
I have nothing else to say. You
Nothing?
good it,
You ain't got nothing to say? Hurry up. Cut the cameras. Cut it off. Get him out of here. That's what's up. Peace.